Guys, look at that beautiful bird. This bird is sacred. Animals are sacred. Our connection to life is sacred. This is a gift today. This is a blessing. The beautiful colors of nature, of change, changing cycles and seasons. September 22nd, autumn arrives, and you can see the colors are already here. It's about to get truly beautiful outside, guys, lit with color from Mother Earth. She's transforming. We're changing cycles. We're changing seasons. And what's really incredible is I can always tell when we are working on restoring balance with the masculine and the feminine from the heavens to the earth through us, right? Because La Luna's out. She's hanging out with the sun. The masculine and the feminine working together to restore balance. Hey guys, welcome. Now, we're here in a makeshift sacred space again. We're on the move, we're on the go, we're traveling, and we have to remember when we get called to travel, it's to create new patterning. What's the best way to start creating new patterning? Do something new energy, new space. And guys, we're in a time of wow. We're being set forth, we're being challenged by the devil energies, what keeps us separate. What is lower vibrational? It's fighting back. It's fighting back because we're in a time of decay, of letting go of old earth to new earth. We're building, we're shifting there, we're going. So this energy is fighting back right now, so we're going to be set forth with a challenge. We know that. And the energy of air is going to offer us a solution. Through the earth, we will have an achievement. This is connected to the economy of new earth, not where we've been, where we're going, and remembering that we're shape-shifting there. They have also shown me something, some visions, some imagery, just some information of what's happening. So right now, Capricorn has been working with Scorpio, and Capricorn is the connection to the devil energies. And we're healing through the earth. And Capricorn is working very closely with Scorpio as it's helping the purification, the Lord of the underworld, our connection to healing from the extremes, because remember, we're finding balance. Death, birth, rebirth, sex, because we're healing from lust, is working to help this purification, which is connected to the Five of Cups, and we're going forth to the Sixth, to restore this connection through innocence. And we know it's all happening through innocence. And Pisces and Aquarius are working together, the old and the new. It's like the energy of Aquarius, being the masculine, has to be of truth, move with truth, move through truth, and cut the feminine energy of Pisces free and let it expand. That's how we're building the golden ages. Pisces needs to expand with Aquarius. These two energies are the energies that must work together. We need the old to work with the new in order to expand. But that means Aquarius has to put some trust into Pisces, the mother energies, and the mother energies has to put some trust into the masculine energies, the sun energy. We know that the mother and daughter, the water and the earth, have been working together to raise the vibration and create this new harmonic. Okay, now the father energy, we're working with the masculine right now. We're working with the expansion. It's almost like dad and son must make up too. Like we're all healing. We're all healing to come back to one. And guys, I've been trying to get here for some time. The devil energies came for me, my challenge, my part of, where I was challenged of feeling separate of my wounds, and a lot of it connected to abandonment and the masculine energy right now. We're just working on healing with the masculine energy, and even within myself, my masculine energy, repairing that connection and honoring, working with the feminine. Like so many times my gut, even here with what I do with you guys, so many times, how do we learn but through repetition and mistake? I have not listened to my gut. My masculine energy is not expanded with my instincts, what was instinctual and came to me, and I regretted it. And then we have to heal from that. Otherwise, we have toxic energy built up within us. And this is all about, at the end of the day, healing with our chakras. The Kundalini, we need this. We need this to raise the vibration and to really uplift the earth. This is the mission work we came here to do. And honoring, there's a direct message that has been shared. We must go back into investing with the earth, through the earth, working from the heavens to the earth through us, and stop being in worry and in fear and lack of that. There's separateness, that it's not being provided what we need. And there's a specific message towards twin flames and counterparts. We must understand, as being a counterpart, we're restoring balance. So the romance and the relationship that's not what it's all about. We're not worried that we're not together. We're not worried that we're separated. We're not worried that we're not playing out this romance. We honor the fact that the romance is part of it, but then we have all these other things that we're doing, and all this other love that we are expanding with, and all these other bonds of a community that we are expanding with, and that restores the balance through us. We're untwisting things. This is not codependent. This is not like I'm going to sit here and be in worry that I'm living in lack of and nothing's come together, and I'm going to just worry about the romance between me and my counterpart. That's not what this is about. And when you travel far enough on the path, it's almost like, whoa, I fall over, guys, sorry. You get sick of it. It starts to be a trigger that you have to heal from, because you can go so far in missing your counterpart, and then you can go so far the other way too, and just I don't want to be part of the twin flame journey. I don't want to be part of the twin flame path. I ain't doing this. F this. I'm gonna go back to being unwoke, which it's impossible. I'm not gonna say anything's possible, but guys, on my path it has not been possible. I have tried, and you know what? I'm honored to be here with you guys, and I feel so blessed that I'm here. I made it here. In honoring that this is part of my positive patterning here, created here with you guys in order to expand and evolve, to share the knowledge that we're seeking within the unknown, and expand from it through connection of our shared experiences in order to resonate with or not. But nobody said this was easy, right? And it's definitely not happening overnight. We're allowing what's seen and unseen to expand, but the veil is very thin right now. Guys, then you know what? I really wish a lot of my challenges that came forth to me, I would have expanded a little bit differently, but that's where forgiveness and healing with that understanding that our lives are forever unfolding in perfect timing, and we're learning and as we're learning and expanding and set forth the next time a challenge comes to us, we understand that much more. We have that much knowledge in order to continue to spiral out and expand. And we must really allow the connection between the feminine and the masculine to be repaired within, because we're restoring this within. Our truth, our throat chakra, healing for the feminine, and our sacral chakra, our sexual energy, healed and restored for the masculine. So we can untwist things, because where the energies have been manipulated and distorted, It's like, you know, they're calling to us. Do we want to feed with them? Do you want to feed with, you know, from what's going to deplete our energy source? Or are we going to feed in the right space? And when we know we're in the right space, we're not just feeding, we're giving and we're receiving, and we're giving and we're receiving, and we've entered the flow. We've entered the tail, and we are creating something that is equal and is in flow and is allowing the energy to move and expand. And everything is going back to honoring what is natural, what is not, you know, we look, everything is manipulated here. You can manipulate everything, but if we can honor what is natural, then we're also honoring the feminine energy. Okay, so they shared the rest of this message with me. It's connected to the Princess of Swords and a creative truth that is going to be shared, and it's connected to seeing through our illusions and our illusions of greed, of where our creature comforts are holding us back, or old patterning is holding us back. And when we see this, we're going to ascend. The Six of Swords is here, and this is the masculine cutting the feminine free in order to expand, and this is just how the patterning is looking. So some patterning talk. And this will allow us to go from misfortune to fortune, because we have connected what we need to connect. We've joined the energies of the opposites, united to expand. And we had an ending. There was closure in order to restore flow. So right now we're working with the Ten of Swords and the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. We've created happiness from sadness. But we're honoring something. We're ending our torment by closing the door, by letting go. We're in the time of letting go. Fall is here. We're going to end our worry. Now, they showed me a vision of the two tetrahedrons coming together to create unconditional love. And we're going to get these cards shuffled back in, and then we're going to go to the Black Moon astrology deck, and we're going to see what energies we're working with. I tried to get more information through meditation, and I had a salt water bath, but you know, they told me to go to the cards, and this is like honoring my gift. Sometimes, you know, I want to be expanding one way, but they're pushing me towards my gifts and expanding with my gifts, and this is part of my gift here. So I'm going to honor it here. And we're going to share the message of the devil energies and what's happening right now. And guys, you understand when I speak about the devil energies of what it is, okay? And it's going to be different for all of us. We're honoring our unique paths of healing back to one. The devil. Is the fool seeing her shadow? The fool stands holding an orange chalice, yet the surrounding yellow flames indicate that she is making decisions that may burn her. Can she see that her own shadow does not reflect the image we see? Is her brain attempting to ignore this reality? Second chakra message. Here is a chakra indication that the message being sent may not be the one being received. And there is the distortion. Knowing what our shadow is, there is really no need to fear this card. There is no harm in making a choice that may be questionable, as long as you course correct as soon as it hits your awareness. The time to look at your motives is now. So this is where we honor that this is happening through us. It's not like, oh, the devil's coming for me. It's like, no, I honor that this energy is within me, and I can go this way, and I can create here, I can feed here, I can expand here. Or I can honor that I am creating with integrity of the light through what my instincts are trying to tell me, and honoring that my masculine energy will now work with that feminine energy, and we're going to expand here. Because we came here to evolve, we came here to expand, we came here to heal. So we're going to course correct, because this cup is going to burn us. And we don't want to be food for lower vibrational entities. We don't want to also open up that patterning for addiction and to feed off the stimulus. The hidden forces within us do not define us. While it may feel that options are limited right now, what if they are not? The key words of this are lower vibration, competitiveness, and we know we're healing from competitiveness, the Five of Wands, the active charge that's keeping us from healing, and this is keeping us battling. And we, the masculine, really needs us to heal from this. Self-deception, violence, cheating. So guys, a lot of this stuff is going to be pushed towards the surface right now in order to heal from it. This is the time we're in. We're going deep. We're going deep to expand. So we're going to work with our submissiveness, our blame, our targeted shallowness, and our indulgent fantasies. This is connected to the full moon. The full moon illuminates hidden emotions and brings things into light, literally. Emotional trickery will be exposed. Yours or another person's. Here you will see the truth if you look, and that's what's being offered, the truth. And do we want to look at it? Do we want to face it? Because the time is now to face it. It's time to face the truth. This is the message. And it's going to hurt for a lot of us, right? The truth hurts, which is why we sugarcoat it, we avoid it. But it's now understanding that that pain is fuel to get us home to where we're going. And we're going to honor it because we want to go home, right? So, there is a meditation. If you betray yourself, who can you blame? Ultimately, doing the will of another against your own instinct is the crossroads faced here. Have you ever trusted someone you knew was untrustworthy? Yes, I have. Simply because you wanted the dream they offered. So look at that. We trusted this person because we wanted the dream they offered. We were okay with living in the illusion, but it didn't turn out the way we wanted it to. And we're sitting there like, why? Why do I feel this way? Why am I stuck in these lower vibrations? Why do I feel this conflict, this competitiveness, whatever this may be for your story? But this is why, because you're living in illusion. You're not living in the truth. And once you start living in the truth, I'm telling you, yeah, it may be hard to face the truth at first, but boy, you get lighter and you get lighter and you get lighter and you start rising, and that truth, it moves you. It's like that truth becomes like that flaming sword. As you journal, so we can now journal, rate with compassion about the you who had that dream. What can you still do to keep it alive now? So this person, we wanted to keep going through this illusion to create with them. Now we realize it's over. It's come to an end. We're seeing through our illusions. We're letting go. We're going to create anew with our truth. That is our stability of the light right there. Now we're building off the truth. We're connected to our divine inheritance. The thing is that what can we do now? It's like we're revisiting something. We're re-expanding something. We've raised our vibration. We're not in the past. This challenge we're being set forth to, maybe being connected far deep within our roots, past lives, but we're anew. We've expanded. We need to see this. This is really key. Okay? Next steps. The tower's connected to this card. And that's when the divine comes in and helps to knock off the shadow energy. So let's see where we're going, guys. These have church. Yeah, we're going to start here. Let's see where we're going. We're going somewhere. Of course, because the one thing that's constant is change. Holy schmolio, guys. That's half the deck. Okay. They flew out all over the map. Guys, we're getting a reshuffle. Capricorn, I use those here. And Gemini, I think, with the lovers. But we need a reshuffle because I need to be able to decipher the message. All right. What's going down here? Yeah, it's the air element. We need this. We need our truths to move us right now. This is why it's connected to the element of air is offering the solution, to the North Node, our life's purpose, our 10 of Cups. The air element is offering us, this is the sun energy, the water being the mother energy, and the air being the sun. And they're working together to help get us home, our North Node, our life's purpose. And that's connected to the 5th house, the 6th of Cups. And this is where we've restored innocence. We allow the child to be a part of our life. Yep, with the earth element, stability. So these two energies are working together. There are the two coming together. The two tetrahedrons coming together to create unconditional love for us right now. So the son and daughter energies. And they are connected to Pisces, I believe. And this is working with the 12th house. The energy of the zodiac's gutter ball, the all, creation. We're going to expand with this. We're going to bring our light from within to without. There is the shell, the Fibonacci sequence and spiral. We need Pisces. Remember, Pisces is going to help us expand. And it's helping us. Something that's hidden is coming to light. The void of course moon is here. And this is where the moon is in transit. La Luna is missing. We're not seeing something here. We have to trust. And remember, it's connected to the masculine energy. Working with Mars being in retrograde. Force. We're healing. Force is connected to aggression, which is connected to our competitiveness. But the charge is in the mind, which is why we're working with the element of air. And remember, the element of air is working with the throat chakra. The truth. We're working with the truth. And remember, that heals the feminine. That's the connection to healing the feminine. There, we're doing it. We're restoring balance. And it's through the 5th house. This is where we not only allow the child to play and create, but we can remove our mask and we can be authentic self. We can show our emotions freely. We don't feel like we have to hide. But we also can do alchemy. We're tempered. We're not just like this blazing emotional yo-yoer. We know how to transmute. We know how to use the energies to undistort them, to heal with them, to heal through us, to use it to get to where we're going. Because we're going to be like the butterfly. We're migrating home. Now it's connected to moon, soul, and we're working with the 1st house, the body. So soul and body are working together. We need this right now. This is also key in the shift. They've told me that we must honor the body. We must honor healing with the body, detoxifying with the body, loving the body. Loving the body is part of loving the child. Loving the body is part of loving the earth. The body is connected to the earth. The body is connected to the elements. We're working with the elements. We're working with self. We're working with the divine. We're working with energy. Light. Okay. And something that's connected to our 4th house, our roots, and this is working directly with La Luna to heal from our separateness. And this has to do with our roots. From old earth to new earth. And this is where we heal. We become our own nurturer. We become our own mom and dad. We restore balance through self. It's like, I'm mom, I'm dad, I got the child present, the divine is here, and we go forth. And we carry on. And it's connected to part of our fortune increase, which this is the 10 of Pentacles. So now we're expanding through the earth. But it's connected to the cosmic cross of transformation. The equinoxes, the solstices, the seasons, the cycles, honoring how things work here, the elements. The cosmic cross is so incredibly sacred because this is the energy that shapeshifts and transforms our lives. It provokes us to change. And a lot of it happens through the negative. But guys, we're healing enough. We're starting to understand this. You know, we're moving forth with where we're going. And remember, Virgo is helping us. Virgo is working with Capricorn. Virgo and Capricorn are working together so that we can analyze where we're separate and heal through the earth. Both being earth elements, okay? Now, we have a message. There's going to be an expansion offered here, a third eye expansion, and it's happening with Pisces and La Luna. There's a trust that's happening here. We're going to see what it's connected to. Illumination. This is what is happening. We're going to reveal self. We're going to reveal expanded self because we are healing from narcissism. There's an expansion being offered through the energy of the heavens and the chakras. We're going to reveal this expansion. And it is the connection between the masculine and feminine energies through the earth. It's happening right here through the Prince of Pentacles. And this is what is happening right here. Something is shifting. Let me put it like this. Something's shifting, guys. And it's connected to our spirituality and creating love from fear. The Two of Cups. The Hierophant is here. We've restored connection between the masculine and feminine. And we expand. We expand. And we turn the wheel. We're connected to our divine inheritance right here, and we're going to see what it is. We're going to ask the cards, and I'm being called to get a reshuffle here, so we shall do so. We just received the message of the Prince of Discs, and this is the energy that's going to shift us, because this is where we restore connection from the heavens to the earth through us, and it's connected to the patterning that's going to help us heal from the devil energies. It's where we're going to expand out of the cocoon stage. We're going to apply the spheres of knowledge here. And we're going to expand through the cocoon. And this is where we birth from the void. Let's see what this is connected to. Lunar eclipse. And this card was just on the pile that was on the ground. It has to do with change. And the energy of Leo, I will. This is actually having the strength to expand, to face the shadows, to face the devil energies. This is where we do it right here. We have the strength in order to face what we need to face, balance our karma. This is where we can be authentic self without in the public domain. We are authentic self. The person we are in private is who we are in the public. We are rocking our truth, okay? And it connects us to Sagittarius IC. This is the Nine of Wands. This is adding the positive charge. And what are we doing? We're healing from our connection to our separateness, the devil energies, the distortion of the matrix through the earth. And we expand. All we have to do is shift this. Capricorn, I use. We just turn this I into we, and we've already shifted and expanded right there. We've already raised the vibration. We've already restored connection. And we're doing it through the 7th house, our partnerships. All right, guys. So here it is, guys. And I've added the cards that they have called me to add. We've got the devil here. Our connection to Capricorn and healing from what's keeping us separate. But we need our desires. So the Tower, our connection to Mars, and we're healing from ignorance. We're having a revelation, okay? We're having a revelation. Look, the eagle's there with the serpent. We're expanding. And we're seeing what we need to see. Now, this is connecting to our spirituality. And it is being tolerant. We must learn this lesson in order to expand. And we're healing with our chakras. Look, we're restoring connection to our divinity. And the divine child is a part of this. And a connection to life and the light and expanding with the energy of life. Now, see this patterning right here. Look at that. It's separate. Look at those two seeds. Okay, so we're going to heal from our hostility, our struggle. This is connected to the devil energies. Look, there is Leo. Worry, disaster, what's keeping us separate? We have to go within. We have to honor our spirituality. This is part of the path because we're going home to the Four of Wands, new earth. And it's not about our failure. It's about our success. We're going to, look at how high, I want you to see, look at how we're going to expand. Okay, look at, that's the earth. That's how high we're going to raise our vibration. And we are connecting to the energy of the cosmos here, okay? We're not in silence. We're speaking our truths because if we don't, we're going to stay caught in frustration and confusion, the Eight of Swords. And we want to connect to our divine inheritance. That is our connection to Jupiter and the lovers, Gemini. So we must use the Swords energy in order to speak our truths in a creative way. This is going to help us expand. And look, this is the patterning right here that we need. This is the patterning we need to break through the cocoon. The spheres of knowledge, that is the feminine. We're going to apply this here and we're going to break through this cocoon. Okay? This imagery is also seen within the Princess of Wands. Okay? And healing with our spark through the masculine and feminine energies. Mom and dad have made up here. We're enthusiastic. And we're going to apply this patterning here and expand. This is going to allow us to create love from fear, restore equality. We've healed with the dolphin energy. That means we can be there for another species, i.e. other people, without harming thyself, because we also honor that we are love and we give unconditional love to self as well. Now, we're going to resolve with spirit. We're going to be the phoenix rising from the ashes. We're going to heal and expand. This is connected to the Ten of Wands. And we do so here. We reveal our light. We no longer conceal it. And like, look at how high we are going, guys. Look at how high we're going. We are transforming. And it's connected to our fortune, our divine inheritance. We see through our illusions and we expand. Okay, the Aeon, the Merkaba. This is letting go and healing from what's lower vibrational in order to restore connection. The phoenix rising from the ashes and expand with the patterning of life. Okay? And what it is we're healing from wrath and conflict, the mind. And that's our biggest thing that we're healing from right now that's going to help us face this. Remember, it's connected to being able to tell our truths in a creative fashion. And what's going to help us with that are instincts. Okay? This is the pattern of the feminine seeking within the unknown. We apply the masculine and we expand and we break through the cocoon. Now, let's get the message of lunar eclipse and change. The lunar eclipse, change. 3 things cannot be long hidden. The sun, the moon, and the truth. Attributed to the Buddha. Thank you, Buddha. A lunar eclipse takes place when the earth is directly aligned between the sun and the moon. The earth blocks out the sun's light, causing the moon to be in the earth's shadow. This can only happen during a full moon. And while a solar eclipse lasts only for minutes, the lunar eclipse lasts for hours. And here's our connection to healing from the shadow energies. Eclipses can bring on times which seem shadowy and disordered, but they are not necessarily bad and should not be viewed as such. We are meant to be thrown off balance to make necessary changes. And there it is. We got the message that we were going to fall. We were going to fall, lower our vibration, see our light that much clearer, see our strengths that much clearer, and be set forth with the challenge by the devil energies in order to see through our illusions, repair the connection between the masculine and feminine energy, and expand. And that means honoring what our gut is telling us and healing with the body and the mind, with spirit. When the lunar eclipse represents itself in a reading, dramatic changes are in store. Such changes will likely be unexpected ones, the kind that might seem hard or will take some special effort on your part. These will not be gradual, easy, barely noticed transformations. Your world may be rattled somewhat. It may seem like more of a revolution. Do not be alarmed, however, because this altering of your life is essential. It's getting you to where you need to be. We are all here to share our gifts and lead others to theirs. It's never easy path. And there it is. Now we've received our information that lines up to the channeled information that we received at the beginning of the reading. We're going through a time of massive change, but this is to share our gifts and to lead others to theirs. What a beautiful gift. What a beautiful gift, guys. This is a blessing. And this is connected to the 5 of Cups in the Tarot, and that's what we're healing from. So look at that. We are working with the lunar eclipse energies of change, and that was connected to Capricorn. And our inevitable change, bringing in the new, our memory and our disillusion. We're healing from this. It's connected to shifts, cycles, things that are brought out into the open, changes, radical change, transformation, sometimes throughout of the crisis, but for the best. Diverging paths, getting hit by a curveball when challenges turn up, and that's so we can create new patterning. That's connected to like that cosmic cross. And remember, we're creating in the energy of the opposites, so we're going to create our happiness from sadness, and that's connected to our sorrow, and our sorrow is connected to our pain. And this is connected to endings and sacrificing things and giving up old habits, sudden awareness, enlightenment. We're getting and receiving messages of divine nature and taking a calm, active approach to sudden developments. And that means something. And you know what, guys? We're going to find out on our next reading. There's a connection here. And this is key because what happens, look, we're shining the light. And we're going to shine the light on the shadow energies. And guess what happens when you shine the light on a shadow, guys? We expand. I want to thank you for joining me in this makeshift sacred area and space. Guys, please do whatever you can to take care of body, mind, soul. Continue to heal. Let's keep raising the vibes. Love, light, and healing energy send your way to Creo today. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care, everyone.